evening, Jia. How are you? I am fine, thank you. That's great. Okay, let's begin. Good evening. Right. Sun, Mars, Venus, Mercury conjunction in seventh house, Cancer ascendant. What are career options? All planets are in seventh house, Capricorn. It is like great chart for business. Seventh house is business. Four planets there. Mars is exalted, maybe real estate related business if there are like too many planets in this Shravana or Dhanishta nakshatra. That is a big possibility. Okay, but basically business. Okay, and any kind of business because seventh house is the house of business. Natasha, madam, I am doing fine. How are you? Hello, Priya. How are you? I am fine. Saturn Rahu conjunction in Navamsha 7th house. First, try to read your D1 chart, then come into D7, D9, or any other division charts. Saturn Rahu conjunction anywhere is like lots of stress, frustration. In case you are asking about marriage or relationship, D9 has nothing to do with it. Okay, so forget about it. Then, like D9 is chart of right life path. This person will realize right life path with certain delay, or he may have response from the other people in his right life path with certain delay. Okay, yo, great. Hmm. Right. What combinations of planets show eye specialist or eye related career? Eye is related with first of all luminaries, sun and moon. Sun and moon because they have the sight. Okay. Then Mars. Mars represents like fire. Okay. So sun, moon, Mars becomes important. Also, second house and 12th house. These houses become important, and any connection with 10th house of Sun, Moon, Mars, and 12th Lord or second Lord. It shows like person can be in these type of fields of eye specialist or eye doctor and all that. So that can be a possibility. But it depends on overall chart. Okay. But these are common themes. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi, Iffy. How are you? Uh, when Saturn Dasha starts, so then this then does Rahu's position also affect us significantly as it is the core lord? Yeah, it is. If Saturn Dasha is active, then it activates Aquarius sign, and Aquarius is co-ruled by Rahu, so Rahu also becomes active. Likewise for Mars and Ketu, they co-rule this Scorpio. So if Mars Dasha is going on, Ketu is active. If Ketu Dasha is going on, Mars is active. When I get my car, I don't know. I'm not giving any consultation here. You can ask conceptual questions if you want to learn. Mm, same to Neha ji. I'm not giving any consultation here. So you can ask any conceptual question you have. Uh, that I can respond. Not, I'm not giving any consultation here. Okay. Hmm. Very good evening, Aditi. How are you? I just joined. That's great. Uh, in which house we see second marriage? No house. Okay. Just look at the title of the video. No questions are regarding marriage, please. Okay. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. What are the effects of the moon Venus in Cancer fourth house? This is great. Like person can be very good at interior decoration, beautician or beautifying home and all. That is good. Plus, they can have a special love towards mother. They may like to stay at home most of the time. That's where they find their mental peace and all. So these are the things, but Venus, it still remains maraka. Okay, so it can bring some difficult circumstances to mother or home. Okay, but overall it is a good position. uh, yo. Sun, Mars, Venus, Mercury in seventh house, moon in 12th house. I think I just responded to this question. Please don't waste your time. Please don't waste my time. Yeah, Sun, Mars, Venus, Mercury conjunction. Okay. Uh, business. Rahu in 11th house, Taurus in Nakshatra, Margashira, Jupiter, Ketu in 5th house, Scorpio, Jupiter and Radha, Ketu in Jeshta. Rahu in Taurus in 11th house is like very rich person. The person can have a lot of money, especially if he gets into entrepreneurship. Ketu Jupiter in a Scorpio is like very good for any research oriented knowledge, occult mystical knowledge, or yeah, occult mystical counseling also. Yeah, it is like a good position for being a mystic. How are you? I am fine, thank you. Mm. And then we will get the result of that nakshatra where Rahu is placed. Right, it is. that planet, everything is active. Understand this thing. The basic thing is that everything is always active. Okay, because if your planets are not active, your houses are not active, you cannot be active. Okay, right now as I'm talking to you, lot of things are active, that's why I am active. My whole body is active, I'm talking to you. Okay, but what happens with the dashas results are right over our face. So this is where we get the results. Okay, we get the results of the, we feel the results, we get the results of everything. We feel the results of the dasha planets. So even in this case, like Rahu is always active and it is giving the results of the nakshatra it is placed in, but those results are in background. When the dasha activates, those results are right in front of you. What all axes are considered bad, like 6 8 to 12, what are axes of planets perform bad? It is easier to remember what are good. Okay. Fifth, ninth, um, fifth, ninth axis. Seventh axis also in some cases, but fifth, ninth basically. Okay. 5 9 relationships are better. Otherwise, every relationship between the houses and the planets are difficult. If you go and read like relationship synastry articles I have written, it will give you a good indication of what I am trying to say. Okay, electricity has gone, so internet may be off anytime, so don't blame me. Okay. What if a planet is yoga karak and markesh too? By being placed in marka house second, how will it affect during its dasha? Everything is in addition. Yeah, person will get the result of yoga karak also, person will get result of markesh also. So this is the basic rule of astrology, that everything is in addition, everything gets added up. Okay. What is the effect of moon in second house Cancer ascendant? Moon is in Leo sign. Leo is the sign of creativity. It shows very creative mind. But moon in Leo normally brings the circumstances where person feels that he is kind of king or queen. Okay, and they want that type of recognition from other people. So they want other people to treat them like a king or queen. When that thing doesn't happen, then and they feel frustrated. So what they need to learn, that lower down their ego. Okay, or sense of recognition, authority. What is the difference between aspect, conjunction, sign exchange? Can you please all three in detail? Great. Okay, aspect is like I am looking at you. This is the best example. Okay, you are sitting at your place and you are looking at this video. This is aspect. You have very little energy here in this room where I am sitting. Okay, you cannot make much changes in this room. You cannot make any change, right? You are just looking at it. Okay, so you are just asking question, I am responding, it's my wish, I want to respond or not. Okay, you cannot force me, you cannot do anything. So aspect means the person is only like planet is only looking at other house. It has very less capacity to change anything related with that house. Conjunction is someone comes into this room and sits nearby me. He can do changes, he can stop this live session, he can do any other change. So conjunction is like intense energy, two people sitting together, two planets sitting together. Sign exchange is like you are sitting in my home, I am sitting in your home. Okay, I am sorry for giving this example, but it is the best way. I was giving example, it is the best way to tell. Okay, so it is like I'm sitting in my friend's home and he is sitting in my home. It is also like a good energy exchange between the two. So if we talk about the intensity of the result, best is conjunction, second is like sign exchange, and third is aspect. Aspect has very less energy. Okay, aspect is more or less the desire. That's it. Venus Rahu conjunction in Aries as per last transit for Taurus ascendant. Sorry. Can it cause skin allergies in private reason? Skin allergies are normally seen from Mercury. Okay, so Mercury is like represents the skin, and so Mercury's energy exchange is necessary here. Okay, Rahu, Venus, and Mercury also involved. Then we can say so. क्या भाव चलित चार्ट कंसिडर करना चाहिए या नहीं, इसकी इंपॉर्टेंस कितनी है? फॉर मी एवरीथिंग इज D1. Everything is coming out of D1 chart. Your Bhavchalit chart is also made out of D1 chart. If you don't have a D1 chart, you cannot make your D9, D7, any other chart, D60 or Bhavchalit chart. So for me, D1 is most important. Yeah. Additionally, you can consider anything, but I will pay more attention to the D1 chart. When Saturn return in Aquarius and Mars aspect Mars in Leo in ninth house. Okay, fine. What can I predict? Is it bad transit? Saturn Mars combination is never like a very easy one. Okay, because Mars wants lots of results right now. It is very aggressive, go getter. Saturn is all about delays. So Saturn Mars combination brings this frustration kind of feeling. Person wants results, but he is not getting results. So what this person needs to learn during this transit is to learn how to let go of his aggressive desires, learn patience, and learn how to work hard and persevere over a long period of time. Then he will get the result. Okay, so patience is needed. What a planet does when it's seventh from its it is seventh from itself, like Mars in Libra in 11th house. Mars in Libra in 11th house, it rules your this fifth house Aries. It shows that person's money income is coming from fifth house related matters, either sports, creativity, education, counseling, guiding, and all these things. Mars is aspecting back at fifth house. It is like protecting that house. It is like I'm standing guard outside my home. Okay, I'm standing guard outside my home. I'm protecting my home. That is what this Mars in Libra in 11th house will do. It will protect your fifth house related matters. Last question: how can we predict the death through D1 chart? I have already done a specific series on Marka Dasha planets or Marka Dasha series. Just search Marka Dasha Astro Saxena. You will get all the Marka Dasha articles. You will know how to predict death. Jupiter, Mercury, Mars in first house, D1 Virgo ascendant. Very perfectionist kind of person, a very like dominant person also, but person needs to use this perfectionism for his work rather than posing on other people. Okay, they should not project this perfection on other people. Moon in third house, Pisces ascendant, exalted meaning. Very balanced mind. Person can have a balanced mind. Person can have like very good benefits coming from mother. Okay, these things. But it is Moon is mind and third house is business. If this person goes into business, then he will feel more peaceful in mind. If Saturn is second or eighth house, is it recommended to invest in stock market for long duration, like 10 or 20 years? Not 10, 20 years, but at least like 2, 3 years. They should not go for intraday trading. Then this. Um, Please tell about Sun Mercury conjunction 9 minutes away in third house in Virgo zodiac sign. Mercury is combust, but also Mercury is Mool Trikon. Lord of house is Mercury. The Sun makes itself weak here. uh, Mercury is like this very close to it is in initial life. This person will feel the result of Mercury combust, but when the person grows up in life, because it is in the third house, Upacha house, from 30s onwards, we can expect this person to have better results of Mercury or this conjunction. This is a strong conjunction still, as Mercury is exalted. It is a very strong conjunction, but person has to work hard first on his communication related, business related matters, and get into business to get that result. How to find which planet is strong, sir? Look at the dignity, exaltation, own sign, mool trikon sign, friendly sign, neutral sign, enemy sign, this for detriment fall, and this debilitation. A lot of articles are written on online, you can search for it. What is the effect of Jupiter, Sun, Mercury in ninth house? Cancer. How is the Sun here? Means father and all. Sun is very well placed. Sun is Sun, Mercury, Jupiter in Cancer. Ninth house is a very good placement. But again, this placement can give you better result when you get into like ninth house related matters, that is guiding, counseling, and sharing your knowledge with other people. Then you will get better results of this position. It also shows a sense of loss towards the relationship with father, because Sun rules the eighth house, sorry, 10th house, and the sits into the ninth house, goes 12 houses away. Sense of loss, feeling of loss in relationship with father, but still it is like a good enough position for any career in knowledge sharing related matters, guiding, counseling, teaching, anything. What does Mercury do in eighth house in Aries? It does a lot of research. Mercury is a curious planet. Eighth house is like heaven for Mercury. Okay, eighth house is like this research oriented side of life. Mercury, as I said, is very curious. It wants to know things. So Mercury in eighth house Aries is very good for research oriented matters, but Aries is also sign of aggression. It can bring aggressive communication to the person. So that can be a result of Mercury in eighth house Aries. So relationship wise, they can have issues due to their aggressive communication. They should take care while driving, but for research oriented matters, it is great. Person can also be interested in chemicals related matters. Okay, working in chemicals related field. What will sign exchange? When will sign exchange give result? During Dasha, when I'm checking 1/7 axis for aspect purpose of a planet sitting in fifth house, but goes in fourth house during sign exchange as sitting in fourth house or fifth house or both. I'm unable to understand it. Okay. When will sign exchange give result? Okay, understand. The first part I can respond. So, like I have Sun in Capricorn and Saturn in Leo. Okay, so this is sign exchange happening. I will get the result in the Sun Dasha or Saturn Dasha, either ways. Okay, this is the thing. Uh, they are Dasha. So when I'm checking 1/7 axis for aspect purpose of a planet sitting in fifth house but goes in fourth house during sign exchange as sitting in fourth house or fifth house or both. Aspect will only go to the fifth house, seventh aspect from 11th house. Okay. You this We should not in my case, Sun's aspect is coming onto the ninth house. It is not going on to the 10th house. Okay, Sun is in the third house. Its seventh aspect will go into ninth house. It is creating a exchange parivartan yoga with Saturn. That is another thing. This aspect is another thing. Take them separately. uh, if Saturn is in lagna in D1 in Pisces, does it become friendly? Saturn is always difficult energy. We should not console ourselves by saying that it is good, it is bad, it is excellent, or it is beneficial, it is friendly. Nothing. All these are consolations. So it is better to keep Saturn as like a difficult energy to deal with and be proactive about it. Thank you for answering. Glad to see you. Same here. I am very happy to see you too. Pranam Guruji, Pranam sir. Certain scholars term Aquarius ascendant as inauspicious. Ask them why you are asking me. I didn't say that. I'm not supposed to like respond to what other people are saying. Okay. If I had said that, I can respond to it. Okay. Rahu is considered to be a king, but Sun is the also the king. What is the difference between these two kings? This is Sun is king for me. Rahu I don't consider as king. Okay, Rahu can give fame and all. That is another thing, but I won't consider it is a as a planet of like kinglyhood or authority recognition and all. Right. Hello, sir. Should we also consider temporary friendship for judging Dasha? That will further complicate things. So it is better to leave the temporary friendship kind of thing, because then every planet will become every planet's friend. Okay. So it will not help you much in predictions. And then this Sun in third house and Moon in ninth house. What would the effect of this aspect in terms of personality and mind? Sun in third house, Moon in ninth house. Third, ninth axis is about traveling, about business, about collection of information. This person loves to collect a lot of information of ninth house, and it is better if he can utilize the same information in his business. There he will get the recognition, authority. Okay, so this combination can be very well utilized in any teaching related work, teaching guiding related work. There he will get the best result. Aries ascendant, Rahu, Jupiter, Mars, close conjunction, and Saturn 13 degrees apart. How will be Saturn Mahadasha? Saturn Mahadasha is always difficult. Don't worry. Okay. Start proactively preparing yourself for Saturn Mahadasha rather than waiting for Saturn Mahadasha. Kritika Nakshatra, second pada. Which pada is good, sir? Is Kritika okay since it is Rakshas? Everything is okay, everything is good. It depends on you, how you utilize the energy. Are you doing anything related with Kritika? Kritika is about surgeries, it is about nourishing people, taking care of people. Are you doing anything related with Kritika? If yes, then it will good give good result. If no, then it will not give any result. It is as simple as this. Is Sun considered weak in Saturn's owned zodiac sign? Aquarius, Sun, 11th house. So yeah, Sun, Saturn are the biggest enemies. It is difficult. I am Aquarius ascendant in Saturn Dasha and it's retrograde in 6th house Cancer. What may be the result? You can utilize this energy best in any healthcare related work if you are interested in. Okay, there you will get the best of the result of this dashas. Sixth house is healthcare, Cancer is nourishing people, Saturn is itself represents illness and misery. This is where you can utilize this energy in a better way. If you are not doing that, then you may feel there are lots of obstacles and conflicts on my way. Is this person curious? Very accurate, thank you, you're welcome. Is this person curious and questions everything when Mercury is Atmakaraka? It can be like Mercury being prominent in the chart can give that type of ability or nature where they can ask a lot of questions. Okay, Mercury being ascendant lord, Mercury being Atmakaraka, Mercury being the 10th lord or ninth lord. Okay, and they can ask many questions. No issues. Mercury and Ketu in 11th house in the Shamsha, please. First, deal with your D1 chart, then come to the D10 chart. Then different avastha of planet like Bala is seen for dignity. And dignity is always sign based. I don't rely on this Bal Kumar Yuva Avastha much. My way is simple dignity. Okay, sign based dignity. Exaltation, own sign, multrikon sign, friendly sign, neutral sign. These things are important for me. Is North Indian and South Indian horoscope same? And sir, can you recommend the best free astrology app like trustworthy? AstroSage I use. If you want to use, you can use it. Every astrology is same. There is no difference in astrology. There is difference in our mind when we are approaching a particular knowledge. How addiction can be judged, like alcohol or gambling? 12th house. 12th house is the house of addictions, alcohol, drugs, intoxications. If a planet has too many indulging planets, like if a person has too many indulgence related planets like Rahu, Venus, Mercury in the 12th house, they can be like very indulgent about these things. Please tell about the aspects of Rahu and Ketu. I also read Ketu has no aspect as it is headless, or some other books say Ketu and Rahu both have aspects. So, what are your views? If Ketu has no aspects because it is headless, then Rahu should not transit. It is the same logic which should be applied on Rahu also. Ketu doesn't have a head, Rahu doesn't have a body. Okay, so if they say that Ketu doesn't have aspect because it is headless, then Rahu should not transit because it is bodiless. Okay, so that doesn't happen. Rahu transits. If Rahu can transit without body, without legs, without feet, then Ketu can also aspect without eyes. I have different sessions already done on Rahu Ketu. Those videos will help. Go into the playlist Rahu Ketu videos. Then, how is the Sun Moon conjunction seen in 8th house for Scorpio Ascendant? Great for research oriented work. Okay. Get into research oriented work, you will get good benefits. Sun and Moon, it can bring difficulties with parents in relationship, but for research oriented work or business benefits, it is great position. What is the result of Saturn in 12th house of Navamsha have seen in many Siddha Purush? I don't know. Navamsha is the chart of your right life path, and 12th house of Navamsha will represent a spiritual evolution on your right life path. Saturn being there shows delayed spiritual evolution while following your right life path. Okay, lots of delay, hard work, perseverance is needed. Sir Mahadasha Lagna. Okay. से सिक्स लॉर्ड की दशा प्रॉब्लम्स देती है यस देती है ओके moon in Virgo for Aries ascendant moon lord because sixth house is getting activated so some conflicts can come up in this dasha also लेकिन आप प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो प्रोएक्टिवली उससे डील करने के लिए जब अपने को मालूम है कि ये दशा आ रही है तो अपन प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर दें वेट क्यों करें उसका राइट then this moon in Virgo for Aries ascendant moon lord Mercury with sun in Taurus second house fine moon in sixth house means mind always thinks of obstacle good job I am happy. Okay, I am proud of you, Pooja. What result is possible for Rahu in ninth house in Libra, Ketu in Aries in third house? Person may like to travel a lot. Rahu in 9,000 Libra is like a person likes to travel a lot. Person likes to like collect a lot of information on various different subjects. Okay, Ketu in Aries in the third house shows a lack of confidence kind of thing, lack of willpower, courage. I am not good enough. Everyone else is smart than me, and all that type of feeling. My father is Scorpio ascendant with Saturn in the second house. His life was even tough before the Saturn Dasha. He is 63, still in Saturn Dasha. What can be done to bring comfort and calm to his life? With Saturn, we have to be proactive. Okay, we have to prepare in advance. Okay, Saturn will bring circumstances where a person has to work hard. Saturn is in his second house of family and wealth and assets. So, in matters of wealth, he needs to be very careful in this dasha. Okay, he needs to be like more proactively careful. He cannot be spendthrift. That is the first thing. He cannot be spendthrift. If he is spendthrift, he is spending money just like that, then he will have difficulties. Okay, so this is first thing he needs to realize. Okay, Saturn is always difficult, but if we can proactively prepare for it, we can deal with it. Okay, Sun in Leo in 12th house in D1. This authority coming from foreign lands. Person gains authority in foreign lands. Guru and Jupiter is not auspicious. Guru and Jupiter is not auspicious combination. They are the same. Guru and Jupiter is the same, right? What is the combination there? Okay. I think you mistyped it. Please comment on effect of Kemdrum Yoga, its cancellation, if any, through aspects of planets. Kemdrum Yoga is like when moon is alone, like I have moon in Taurus and there is no planet in Aries, no planet in Gemini. So I have came through yoga. It is good for creative matters. If it is good for research oriented matters, because person likes to be alone. But only thing is that person should not divert energy in crimes and all that, because those people are also loner. Okay, those people also like to be alone, isolated. So this is where it becomes tricky, how person utilizes the energy. Okay, how will the exact conjunction of transiting Rahu and Mars affect individuals when it falls in their fourth house? Does it matter if the person is going through their Rahu dasha? What could the person focus on to help this period go more smoothly? First of all, dasha is not important with all the planets with longer transits. Okay, all the planets with longer transits like Saturn or Jupiter or Rahu, Ketu, dashas are not important, because their transit is so long, they will catch you one day or the other. Okay, so first thing is that, okay, dasha is not important here. Now Rahu Mars together, it is like heavy energy. Okay, it is called Angarak Yoga, fiery combination. Mars is aggression and Rahu amplifies things, blows things out of proportion, explodes it. So it is like lots of anger and aggression in home environment, with mother, with uh, all the people at home. There can be lots of aggressive environment. So best way to deal with it is avoid any conflict. If you can avoid any conflict from your side. Okay, don't initiate, don't respond. Even if someone is starting the conflict, you can stay away. You can just stay away from the conflict, and utilize this time period more into fourth house Aries related matters. Fourth house is home, working from home. Aries is being active. Try to be active at your home or private office related matters, in your work, in your business. You can be active there and you can get better results, but avoid human interactions as much as possible during this transit Rahu Mars. Uh, because it can lead to like lot of conflicts, lot of arguments with the people, lots of aggressive communication, dominance and control. The people are trying to control each other. Okay, so avoid from your side, avoid it. Okay, even if someone wants to initiate any conflict, just stay away. It's your choice whether you want to deal with it or you don't want to deal. Okay, I hope this is helpful. I've also written about Rahu Mars transit, Rahu transit and Mars transit. That is on website. You can find it helpful. Mm, I have Moon Venus in 12th house in Pisces. I won't say I have addictions, but I have major insomnia. Can this be cured with meditation as 12th house also? Yeah, it can. How Sun and Rahu conjunction in 12th house? Is there any sattvic result of this conjunction? Sun Rahu is like a person may have a like a sense of loss of ego, loss of authority recognition. As I said, they get better authority in foreign lands, but person has this loss of confidence kind of thing, I should say. I'm not good enough, that type of feeling. Okay, uh, the best way to utilize it is like to move to foreign lands or move to any imaginative or creative or spiritual work. There they can utilize the energy in a better. What may be the result of Venus retrograde in second house Pisces? Wealth is coming from ninth house of higher education. That a person's education can be helpful in gaining his wealth. Then a person reflects back a lot. Like Venus is retrograde, person reflects back a lot upon his wealth, upon his relationship, upon his knowledge also. That okay, whether my relationship is going right, whether I have enough money, whether I my education was right, and all that. Okay. Can you please speak about Jupiter, Saturn and Jupiter Sun conjunction? Jupiter Sun is a very good conjunction because they both are friends. So, like Sun is career, authority, recognition. Jupiter is knowledge. So they were both coming together. Person can get authority and recognition from any knowledge-oriented pursuits, guiding, counseling, teaching kind of. Jupiter Saturn is difficult energy. Wherever Saturn is there, difficulty is there. Saturn is like delay, hard work, perseverance. This person may have to work really hard to complete his education, and like he may feel that the kind of effort I have put in, I didn't get that much of result. Okay, but this Jupiter Saturn conjunction can be very good for any law related field. Okay, for that matter, it is very good because they both represent law. Moon, Venus, Sun, and Rahu in ninth house in Taurus. Moon, Venus, Sun, and Rahu in ninth house in Taurus. This it is like a person is born on solar eclipse. So like with father, they can have lots of difficulty. Maybe the absence of father also. Father is just absent from life. That is also a possibility. Okay. But like Moon, Venus, Sun, Rahu in the ninth house is like this uh, ninth house related things are very important for this person. Anytime we have three or more planets in any house, that house related things become important. So ninth house of higher education guidance, maybe in financial matters, maybe in wealth assets related matters, they can educate themselves and they can make a career about from that. But ninth house is 12th from the 10th. It represents loss of 10th house, loss of authority figures. This person should never try to work under others' authority. They should try to work for themselves. What may be result of ninth Lord Venus retrograde in second house Pisces and Gandanta? It is the same thing. Gandanta only adds one more thing, that person feels like Whenever he goes through a difficult time period in relationship or finance, the person feels like losing everything. Oh, there is nothing, no meaning in my life, I am losing everything. That type of result comes up. Okay, what is the impact of mutual aspect of moon and Venus? Moon Venus, like moon is mind, Venus is desires. It is desire oriented mind. Aspect is good for creative matters. If this person is interested in creativity and all, it is good. But for this relationship matters, they can be like very much desire oriented, and they my desire is more important. Okay, they may be like desire blinded also. That okay, fine. Yeah, I like this person. Now I don't care if this person is even a criminal. Now I don't care if this person is serving his jail sentence. Okay, I love the person. This is the result of Moon Venus conjunction or Moon Venus aspect. Thank you. You're welcome, Athena. This Mars in 10th house and Ketu in 11th house of same nakshatra 7 degree. Okay. But in different houses, can we take this as a conjunction during Ketu Dasha? How it will be? Uh, It is Sandhi conjunction. I have written an article on it. Sandhi conjunction, you can find it. Ketu Dasha is like one of the most difficult Dasha we go through because it represents separation, letting go. Our basic human nature is about holding on to the things, clinging on to the things. If you are ready to let go of the things and the people, then Ketu Dasha you can sail through. But otherwise, you can find it very difficult. Again, there are videos specifically made on dashas. Then the Sun, Venus, Saturn in ninth house, Rahu, Moon in 11th house for Aries ascendant, career and spiritual progress. Okay. Career consultation takes about 1 hour time period, so I cannot help you. I can only say that three planets in the ninth house focus something on higher education, knowledge, and guidance related matters. Anything where you can share your knowledge with other people, that will help you. Don't work in job setup environment. Work in business setup environment. That will give you better authority recognition. Spiritual matters depends on how much you pursue spirituality, how much you meditate every day. That will decide how much you will gain in your spiritual pursuits. Okay. uh, please share your views on Venus Rahu conjunction in Jyeshtha nakshatra pada 4 in second, 10th house. Venus Rahu in Scorpio is like very good for research oriented matters, occult mystical matters, spiritual matters, but it is very difficult for any relationship with authority figures, process seniors, or father. So this person should work for himself. Then only he will get the best of offer. Libra ascendant Sun Ketu in the seventh house, Saturn in the fifth house, Moon Mars in the 10th house, Venus in sixth house, Jupiter in second house. Great. What is the question? Can you please tell about Venus Moon Rahu conjunction in Virgo in 11th house? It is very difficult for relationship matters because Venus is debilitated and it is with strong, one enemy and one strong malefic. So for relationship matters, it is really difficult conjunction. Uh, Person can still have good amount of money in life. What is the result of Mercury and Venus in 8th house in Taurus? Taurus ascendant. It is very good for any research oriented knowledge. PhD is and all. Great. Mercury, Venus in 8th house Sagittarius. What else you want? Do a PhD. Mm, how can fifth Lord Mercury act in second house Pisces? Fifth house energy is coming into the second house. Person is gaining wealth from fifth house related matters, either business, communication, creativity, education, counseling, and all. That is bringing money to the person. But as Mercury is debilitated, person may feel frustrated about the money matters. Okay. That is the first thing. At personal level, their communication may not be very good, but at professional level, it can be very good. Okay. Also, this person can be very imaginative, can be a very good author. Watching your brilliance of a speech from Suriname. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot. What is the results of Jupiter Rahu in 12th house in Leo? Mm, Jupiter Rahu in 12th house in Leo, right? So again, like desire of authority can be very high of this person because Jupiter Rahu are both expansive, and Leo is the sign of authority recognition. This person may desire a lot of authority and recognition and all, and but that authority recognition may largely come from the 12th house related matters, that is foreign lands, spiritual matters, or creative matters. There he should focus, and then he will get the best of authority rather than just projecting on others that they should give him a recognition or authority. What is the effect of second lord in the first house, Leo ascendant? Second house is wealth, first house is self, wealth coming from self in creative matters. Then this Aries ascendant, moon in Virgo in the sixth house, moon lord Mercury in Sun. What is the result? Please reply. I think we discussed moon lord, moon mind may feel lots of this conflicts, obstacles, but Mercury is in Taurus. It can be very good for financial nature of work. Any analytical, detail-oriented work where you have to deal with lots of detail and analysis, financial markets, stock market, banks, and all. Also, I have seen like a homeopathic doctor very commonly with this kind of placements. Moon in Virgo in the sixth house. How to determine if Rahu Ketu are benefic or malefic? What can be said about Venus Mahadasha and Rahu Antardasha? Rahu and Ketu are malefic only. Okay, fine. This is the basic thing. They are coming out of demons. Okay, so one demon, Sarvanu, they are like a part of demon. They are demons only. They will be malefic. Uh, some malefic result will always come. Venus Mahadasha, Rahu Antardasha, or Rahu Mahadasha, Venus Antardasha. One common result where you will find person can get involved in a very elusive love story. Elusive love, lots of fraud, cheating. Other person is lying day in and day out, and this person is ready to believe. That type of love romance. Venus Rahu. Venus is romance, and Rahu is illusion. What is the life purpose of Capricorn Ascendant and Rohingya Nakshatra woman? This takes about 1 hour. Okay, I cannot reply here. But Capricorn Ascendant people are normally for authority recognition. They seek authority and recognition. Okay, so this is what they should. This person should also look for authority and recognition. Libra ascendant, career and children. Again, I am not giving any consultation here. Please apply for consultation from astrologer of your choice. Then and also Ketu in Capricorn ascendant. Ketu in Capricorn ascendant can be a person who is Ketu is separation and Capricorn is authority. They are separated from like working under others' authority. They can be separated from having this desire of being authoritative towards others also. Okay, so that can also be the result. They may not like to have authority over others. Okay, live and let live. You also live peacefully, let me also live peacefully. Why we need to be authoritative towards each other? And that type of scenario. Sir, doesn't Sun and Ketu conjunction cause loss of self-confidence? How come Sun and Rahu makes a person lose his confidence? Even in 12th house, I thought it would make a person extremely arrogant. Extreme arrogance is the result of loss of confidence. Okay. It is like I am feeling lack of confidence. Now I cannot present in front of the world. I have to present myself as overconfident person. I have to compensate it. Okay. Uh, why Sun with Rahu or Ketu gives the lack of confidence kind of thing is that Sun is getting eclipsed. So this is where eclipse is taking place, and person is feeling lack of confidence, but he cannot present in front of the world. He feels that if I present in front of world, people will make fun of me. So what I need to do, I need to overcompensate it, and I need to project myself as an overconfident person. This is like extremely arrogant person. Okay, it blows out the ego. How might Sadbhishak Mars in first house, Sukshma Parivartan Yoga? What is Sukshma Parivartan Yoga? With Rahu in Chitra in ninth house. Sadbhishak Mars in first house. Acha, Nakshatra Parivartan Yoga. Sadbhishak Mars and Rahu in Chitra. Mars is in Aquarius, Rahu is in Virgo. If this person involves himself into Aquarius and Virgo related matters, or Sadbhishak and Chitra related matters, then this energy can be utilized in a better way. If he doesn't do that, then fine, then it is of no use. So involve yourself into Satbhishak. Satbhishak is like 100 physicians of the god, being a healer, counselor, guide, teacher to others. Involve yourself into those activities. Rahu in Chitra is also indicative. Be creative. Be like being a go-getter in this ninth house Virgo related matters. Get involved into their higher education guidance and knowledge, and then you will get the best of the result of this yoga. Otherwise, if we don't do anything, we cannot expect any result. Undergoing Mars Dasha and Saturn Antardasha, Mars in Scorpio, 12th house, Rahu conjunct Moon, Sun, Mercury in the 3rd house, retro Venus conjunct debilitated, Saturn in the 5th house, Ketu right, Sagittarius Ascendant. What result can I expect as regards fruits of Mahadasha? Mahadasha analysis takes about 1 hour, and I am not giving any predictions here. I am not giving any consultation here. This is what I am repeating. Please ask conceptual questions. I am not looking at someone's chart. Okay. If you want consultation, please take consultation from astrologer of your choice. Have you seen any chart till date when the person got good results in Saturn Dasha? If yes, what were the configurations of that chart? It doesn't depend on configurations. It depends on the person, how he prepares himself for Saturn Dasha. Like Amitabh Bachchan got his initial fame, extreme fame in Saturn Mahadasha. But how did he get it? If you just research about like his way of working in 1970s and 80s, he worked in like 3 or 4 shifts. He used to start his day, as I came to know through reading and all. He used to start his day in Bombay in morning. Then he used to attend one shooting there. Then he used to go to Delhi. He used to travel to Bangalore. Then his day used to end in Kolkata. This continued throughout this Saturn Mahadasha, 19 years. Okay, so it doesn't depend on where Saturn is placed. It depends on how person is utilizing the energy. If he is ready to work hard for that, then the Saturn will give the result. But if the person is not ready to work hard, then we cannot expect result. Thank you, Priya. You're welcome. Please help. Let me know how I can help. Uh, yeah, Bhumika, you can ask your question. I will be happy to help. How is Venus Dasha for Sagittarius Ascendant with Venus? Saturn Jupiter conjunction in the 10th house Virgo. Venus dashas are normally good. Okay. Um, if there is no other malefic impact on Venus, and this dasha at least brings the money, brings the conveniency. Obviously, person has to work hard and all, so that is a compulsory thing. But Venus in first house, if the person works for himself in the Sagittarius related activities like knowledge sharing, teaching and guiding, then the better results. दानिश शर्मा का स्टडी कैसा चलेगा और बाहर जा सकता है कि नहीं? Great. Please get consultation from your astrologer of your choice, जो आपकी इच्छा हो, जिस एस्ट्रोलॉजर से आप कंसल्टेशन लेना चाहते हैं वो ले लें. मैं यहाँ पे कोई कंसल्टेशन नहीं दे रहा. आप कोई कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्वेश्चन है आप पूछ सकते हैं. How to determine the matters related to career via dashas or transits? Dasha or transits are the last thing when we are discussing a career. It starts with ascendant nakshatra, ascendant nakshatra, second house, 11th house, 10th house, Rahu, Bhrigu Bindu, then it comes to Atmakarka, Mattakarka, then it comes to Dasha and transit. These are the 11 steps for getting a career consultation. Okay, that's why I cannot help these people who are looking for career consultation here. This going through these 11 steps takes at least 1 hour. At least I'm saying it can take 2 hours also. So dashas and transits are last things to discuss. Vargottama and Atmakarka Sun in 9th house for Aries ascendant. What is the significance? It is like a person can get a good amount of authority recognition from 9th house related matters. Okay. मेरी शादी 2022 में होगी. I don't know, madam. I'm not giving any consultation, and you can see that topic title of the video. Don't ask any question related with marriage. Rahu moon in 11th house, Saturn third aspect from 9th for Aries. Person may have to work really hard for his income and gains. Yo, Bhumika ji, I'm not giving any consultation, and especially I don't give marriage consultation. Marriage depends on your society. Your society will make you get married. Okay. Saturn in Leo, Jupiter, Mars in Leo. Does Saturn restrict positivity of Jupiter, Mars? Jupiter, Mars are closely conjunct. Right. Saturn will restrict and limit the results of Jupiter, Mars. Great. Saturn in 5th house, painful love breakup possible during its dasha. Kindly back. Yes. Good job. Then this. What is the remedy of health problems and frequent obstacles in life? Meditation. Okay. Meditate and be proactive in life. That is the only, and be receptive towards the advice, counseling. That is the only way to deal with that is the only remedy. Both Rahu and Moon in Vargottama in 11th house, Saturn. As I said, it means that person has to work hard for his income and gains. When reading a Scorpio, is Ketu or Mars Lord? Both. Okay. That's it. Thank you. Sun and Mercury conjunction in Leo. What is the result? Good for creative matters, but bad for ego. Ego tussles can be there. Great. Thank you.